Someone wrote in response to a video that Ashley Manta and I did together about being bigger and being sexual. And they said, you fatties need to recognize that you're mentally ill. You overeat because there's something about you that is twisted that needs fixing. No one who's sane would eat until they disfigure themselves into land whales, right? Get help. I'm sure psychiatric treatment is covered by most medical insurances. And I wanted to reply to that. Hater!
This is a hater video!
This is Reid Mahaka from readaboutsex.com.
Cathy Artuli from TheIntimacyDojo.com.
People of any size. And
I mean, obviously this person is a medical professional who's also has their PhD in psychiatric and psychological evaluations.
If that was the case, they'd realize that most psychiatric treatment does not help with weight loss, because if it did...
Because they've done the research.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Psychiatric treatment is covered by most medical insurance if you're... Well, some medical insurance, if you're lucky enough to have medical insurance.
Do they have psychiatric treatment for being a meanie?
Yeah, it's probably covered.
Is douchebaggery covered by your insurance, my friend?
I wanted to talk about this because I don't think that people of different sizes are disfiguring themselves. Mm-hmm. And I also want to say that people of any size get to be sexual. We get to be... Not that any...
You don't have to be sexual with them.
Right. Exactly. There's preferences and that's fine, but... To tell other people that they're mentally ill and shouldn't have sex, shame them about it, that's not okay. We don't get to do that to anybody.
Well, even and folks with who are neurologically diverse or have psychological challenges, for the most part, they get to have sex too.
Yeah.
Like, the world is a better place, generally speaking, when we're not shaming folks, and people have ways to feel empowered and to experience more pleasure than less pleasure. Mm-hmm. And I just want to be responsible and take responsibility for being snarky at the beginning of this video. I'm just fascinated by why people continue to do this meanie thing. Like, the haters are going to hate thing. Like, what's going on there?
My personal thought is if someone has super low self-esteem, if they can find someone that society agrees is not as acceptable and they lash out, that makes them feel better for a little bit. So to me, the people that lash out like that are usually very low self-esteem and feeling really miserable about themselves. Mm-hmm. But I think it's important to address it rather than... Because a lot of people of size get comments like this. I've gotten them when I've been on dating sites, like, you shouldn't even be on this dating site. No one would ever date you. And... You don't have to date me.
Why are you even wasting the type strokes, my friend?
Yeah.
Just go be angry at a sport team or something.
Right. And it's not to say that someone is a different size and therefore they're mentally ill, or there's actually a lot of evidence that there's some physical things that are going on. Mm-hmm. But to say they're defective because they're a different size because they have more fat cells it's just kind of weird.
Well, and this is so fraught, but like... I'm not even gonna say it. It's not a good comment, and but like, the argument isn't helping. Like, and again, like, some people leave meanie comments, mm-hmm. and it does seem like they're trying to just really express what their belief is. Mm-hmm. So let's say if I was gonna be doing my due diligence, that this person's belief is that, after a certain...
Where's the cutoff?
Yeah, after a certain point, like, there must be something wrong because somebody wouldn't willingly choose to do X, Y, and Z, right? Which could be anything. We can look in the kink world. We could even look at people who have, work 80 hours a week in corporate America. Like, this could apply to anything.
Well, and people do that about people that want to date more than one person. And
yeah, so like, shame and blame, and I get that I want to, honor people's beliefs, but the next step is, I think, well, then everyone gets to have a belief, mm-hmm. and if you're going to share it online anonymously, how about being kind? Yeah. Now, this is different from tone policing. People who are angry get to be angry. You get to have your feelings, but how are you actually contributing mm-hmm. to the conversation? Where's the link to the research that you want to offer people to take a look at, rather than just this hit and run hater mm-hmm. thing, which, again, delete. But at the same time, I think it's
actually,
amazing of you to speak to it.
I actually left the comment because I want to post this video beneath it, because I think so many women, I know of many women, I'm sure there's many men as well, or whatever, how you identify gender-wise, that have had comments like this. And I think unless we model how we can hear it and respond to it, they're left with that hurt. Like, I know years ago I stopped dating because I got these comments, and I weighed less than I do now, and I was like, oh my god, I got 3 nasty comments in a week, I must not be able to date. And I didn't date for many years after that. So I don't want anyone to shut down their life because they're too old, too young, too fat, too skinny, too bald, whatever it is. We're amazing people just as we are. And we get to connect with other people that find us amazing. And having some people out there with really low self-esteem that feel like they should attack because then it makes them feel better about themselves, at least that's my interpretation. Please realize there's a lot of us out there cheering you on and encouraging you to find people that think you're really amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. That was awesome.
Leave comments below.
And thank you for your courage.
Thanks, Reid. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more goofy Reid and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?